Greetings, valiant Helldivers, and welcome to the Liberty. I'm your host, Vanguard. Let's get straight to business as the enemies of managed democracy never rest. Galactic War Recap. It's day 401 of the Galactic War, and 37,491 Helldivers are currently deployed in the field. 29,571 Helldivers, about 78.9% of our forces, are on the bug front. 4,236 troops, about 11.3% of our forces, are on the bot front. And 2,712 Helldivers, about 7.2% of our forces, are on the squid front. Just over 70 hours of the current major order remain. And so far, the Helldivers are doing an outstanding job. As it stands, the construction of the Penrose energy Siphon will proceed according to plan, as long as we're able to hold the designated planets. Ursica 11 and Heath have been secured, and Achenar Secundus and Fenrir 3 are well on their way to being successfully defended. Unless some sort of major catastrophe occurs, High Command fully believes that this directive will be fulfilled well ahead of time. To date, the Helldivers have completed over 462,606,000 missions. More than 3,257,000,000 troops have given their lives for the cause. More than 103,069,000,000 Terminids lie dead. Over 41,480,000,000 clankers have been scrapped, and in excess of 19,252,000,000 squids have been completely eradicated. The Galactic War is one that demands ongoing sacrifice. Without Super Earth's greatest heroes to defend it, the galaxy will surely fall to ruin. It is for this reason, as well as many others, that we can never stop fighting. For Super Earth, for humanity, for justice. Helldivers to construct the Penrose energy Siphon in bold effort to halt the Singularity's advance. With Moradesh and Angel's Venture now nothing more than shredded wastelands, the Meridian Singularity continues its relentless march toward the heart of the Federation. Intelligence reports indicate that if nothing is done, Ivis will be next to fall, followed by Nublaria 1 and Pylon 5, a path that could ultimately threaten even Super Earth itself. With the urgency of the situation reaching its peak, High Command, in cooperation with the Center of Science, has unveiled the next phase in our counter-offensive, the Penrose energy Siphon. This revolutionary device, the culmination of extensive research into illuminate dark energy technology, is designed to drastically slow the accumulation of dark energy within the Singularity. By placing a massive rocket within its rotational field, close enough to be caught in its pull, but not so close that it is lost forever, the Siphon will extract energy from the anomaly and eject it using vast quantities of E710, effectively draining power from the Singularity before blasting itself free. Of course, a project of this scale requires more than just scientific genius. It requires Helldivers on the ground securing the necessary locations for construction. The device will be built piece by piece in the orbits of multiple planets, and each of these sites must be liberated and defended until the structure is completed. Once operational, a subsequent phase will require massive amounts of E710 to power the Siphon, meaning the fight for vital resource worlds will become even more critical in the days to come. The fate of the Galactic War may very well depend on the success of this operation. Helldivers, your mission is clear. Defend these planets, secure the future, and show the Illuminate that we will not let the Federation be consumed without a fight. It's now time to showcase the ingenuity within our ranks and put a spotlight on Helldivers that are looking for a full-time ministry position. Mod Showcase. Make it yellow, uniting Helldivers under the colors of democracy. For too long, Helldivers have been forced to choose between functionality and true patriotism. Some armor sets bore colors unbecoming of a soldier of Super Earth, while others lacked the unified presence that a proper fighting force should display. But no longer. Thanks to the Make It Yellow (MIY) initiative, Helldivers can look as elite as they fight. This groundbreaking modification, developed by the valiant minds of Nitter, Brains, Morgan, Brawn, and Lamblekin, Booty, ensures that every Helldiver can wear the iconic black and yellow of Super Earth's finest while maintaining their preferred armor passives and weight classes. Whether you're diving into the fray with the bulk of a brawler or the agility of a scout, MIY ensures you do so with the dignity and intimidation befitting a true warrior of democracy. Features of the Make It Yellow mod. Full yellow overhaul. Nearly every armor set can now proudly bear Super Earth's colors. Toggle and variant options. Customization remains key, as long as it's yellow. Maximum combat readiness. The mod supports blood, dirt, dismemberment, and all the glorious grime of war. And freedom compatible. Works alongside other armor shape modifications for full personal expression within authorized democratic parameters. While MIY is still an ongoing project, it is already proving to be a massive success in ensuring Helldivers present a unified, intimidating force against the enemies of liberty. Remember, a Helldiver in yellow is a Helldiver at their best. Mod status in development. Completion inevitable. For freedom, for Super Earth, for yellow. breaking down the mysterious signals and final moments of Moradesh. As Moradesh fell to the void, strange signals and coded transmissions have emerged, giving analysts new insights into what may have occurred during the planet's last moments. Thanks to the efforts of SEMC cryptologists and brave intelligence officers, we now have a clearer, though still deeply unsettling, understanding of the collapse. The timeline of Moradesh's destruction. Over a span of 32 hours, several coded messages were detected across emergency broadcasts. These transmissions, sent out in Morse code and hexadecimal sequences, suggest the presence of either an automated warning system or possibly SEAF personnel attempting to transmit critical information before the end. 32 hours before destruction. Evacuation warning. Message 047A5. Interpretation: potential distress signal or system code. When reversed, it translates to 5N360, which remains unconfirmed in its meaning. 6 hours before destruction. Imminent collapse warning. Message 06EFBC, repeating. Interpretation: this sequence, when reversed, reads as IVLE40, though it is unclear whether this is a command, code, or location reference. 7:07 AM UTC, March 14th. Signal lost. Message E1B5F0. Interpretation: possible machine command code or final attempt to transmit data before total blackout. Reversed, it spells 0L5V9E, though its exact significance is unknown. 9:30 AM UTC, March 14th. Final broadcast from Moradesh. Message: 3 separate Morse code transmissions. Green: Enable 81. Potential system activation command. Red: 21232. Possible timestamp or identifier. Blue: offline. Self-explanatory final status. This final transmission suggests either the last action of SEAF personnel or an automated system shutting down as Moradesh was consumed. Potential theories. What do these messages mean? Number 1. Machine command sequences. Some cryptologists believe the hexadecimal sequences 047A5, 06EFBC, E1B5F0 are not human messages, but automated system codes related to Super Earth's last attempts to monitor, contain, or respond to the collapse. If true, this would mean the destruction was predicted and partially monitored, but still unstoppable. Number 2. Color-coded galactic coordinates. Some analysts have converted these hexadecimal codes into color values, matching them to specific planetary locations on the Galactic War Map. If true, these messages could be pinpointing the next targets in the Singularity's path, perhaps a warning about Rogue 5, Pylon 5, or Nublaria 1. Number 3. Possible Illuminate interference. There is no direct evidence yet, but some suspect these messages could indicate Illuminate tampering, either accelerating Moradesh's destruction or manipulating SEAF communications in its final moments. Certain spectrogram analyses have picked up unusual waveform patterns, leading some to believe that an external force may have been present. Next steps. What to watch for. Pylon 5 and April 7th. A leading theory suggests that the first message, 047A5, could be a date reference for April 7th, warning that Pylon 5 is next. Helldivers should monitor the sector closely. 2123 UT timestamp. The 21232 code could indicate a time for another major transmission event, possibly at 2123 Universal Time. Potential hidden data. Some analysts believe that the hexadecimal codes, when combined or decrypted in new ways, may contain yet unfound information about what exactly happened on Moradesh. As we continue to investigate these signals, the fight for Super Earth's survival remains ongoing. Moradesh may be lost, but its final transmissions could hold the key to stopping the Singularity's advance before it reaches our home. We are calling out for any brave Helldivers that can help us crack the code. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And now for the Super Earth Art of War. To defeat your enemy, you must know them. To know them, you must study their movements, anticipate their attacks, and understand their weaknesses. Only then can you crush them beneath the weight of democracy. Victory is not won through firepower alone. A true Helldiver does not simply charge into battle and hope for the best. They analyze, adapt, and annihilate. The bugs are relentless, but they are predictable. The automatons are durable, but they are rigid. The Illuminate are cunning, but they are arrogant. Every enemy has a weakness, and it is your duty to exploit it in the name of freedom. Observation is the first step to victory. Watch how the enemy moves, how they react to your tactics. Do they swarm in endless numbers? Deploy gas and fire. Do they rely on heavy armor? Bring weapons that penetrate deep. Do they hide behind shields and trickery? Overwhelm them before they have a chance to act. A Helldiver who studies the battlefield is a Helldiver who wins wars. But knowledge alone is not enough. Decisive action is the key. Once you understand your enemy, strike without hesitation. Cut them off, disrupt their reinforcements, bombard their fortifications until there is nothing left but the sound of liberty ringing through the air. Hesitation is the seed of failure. Precision and aggression are the tools of victory. So remember, Helldiver, know your enemy, study their ways, and then erase them from the galaxy. For Super Earth and democracy.